Happy Halloween and welcome back to my channel, friends. Today I'm going to be doing a killer video. I'm so punny. Today I'm starting this video barefaced and with a ton of Boxycharm makeup in front of me because I'm going to be going through some makeup that's either to die for from Boxycharm or it might just be a nightmare. We're gonna go through this process together. And I don't do that a lot here on my channel where I'm actually putting on the products while filming and talking to you. You usually just see that in the B-roll where I'm applying them in the clips. So you're gonna hear some unedited, unfiltered, spooky, haunting, daunting thoughts on some of the products I have in front of me from Boxycharm. Let's jump in and put some makeup on this face. But first, let's get in the Halloween mood. Oh, we're here. We're here. As a lot of you know, I am loving a lot of the skincare that I'm getting from Boxycharm. Right now, I've been using the Tidal Sunday Riley Brightening Enzyme Water Cream, but I also thoroughly enjoy and love, and told you it's become sort of a religion with me, the It Confidence in a Cream. I'm still trying this one, so I'm going to use this again, but just know this one's to die for. Those of you that don't know, in Florida, it is still in the high 80s and occasionally the low 90s. So when you're from the Midwest and it doesn't feel at all like Halloween, you, in the background, play a lot of Halloween movies and go get a mani-pedi that reminds you, hey, it's Halloween. I gotta sip some stuff from my cauldron. Next, I am still trying out some of these products from my Shop My Stash. This is the Wander Glow Ahead Face Oil, and this is the No Problem Primer. Not to be confused with this Problem that we know is to die for. This one is the Prime Essence. It's like the essence of your soul. It's trying to take your soul. We're gonna glow like a ghost. Some ghosts glow, don't they? Do Casper glow? I don't know. Oh, that's probably too much. Dang! Oily skin girl, shiny oil. Should have gone in lighter handed. We're just gonna glow like a goblin. It's fine. It's fine. Dry, dry, dry. Now, let's steal the essence from this bottle and stick it on our face. Oof, so watery. This one I'm wondering if it's just a nightmare for my skin though. I'm trying to decide if it breaks me out or not. Look at these blemishes I'm getting. Like, what? That's the haunting of the menopause. That's what that is. This next product is absolutely to die for. I love it. I will repurchase it. The Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum. Who's outside backing up and beeping? That's some bullshit. Excuse the outside noise from the mortals. I don't know what their problem is today. Don't they know we're in here getting bootyful with Boxycharm? Not gonna lie, I might need another mug of cauldron brew because today I need it. Cold brew. Cold brew. How's our skin looking? Let's investigate. No EVPs, please. I think we're doing pretty good. I'm worried I did too much accidentally of the glow serum. I'm worried we are going to be goblin ghosting where we're gonna be blah. It's gonna be all sweaty by the afternoon, but we shall see. Something I can tell you so far that is to die for is when I take both of these creams in the beginning of the morning as the first thing on my makeup, I put that down and I rub it down my chest or my boobies. Right up here is feeling very soft, and that is an area I know I personally need because I do have a larger bust, and at night when women sleep a lot of times, that's how you can get some chest wrinkling increasing. Yes, ladies, that is a thing. Next, because Boxycharm has not given us anything for our bootyful faces yet, I am going to be going in with some of my favorites and coming right back. Just so you know, I am using the CoverGirl Olay Simply Ageless. Right now, I bought a new shade in the shade 240 Natural Beige. I think that's matching me a little better. I'm gonna say that in the next clip. I'm gonna look like a ghost. Oh my goodness, menopause is definitely turning me into a werewolf. Ladies, make sure you check your, facial stubble before you put on your next layer of makeup. Yes, that's a thing, don't judge. Okay, the foundation is on, and now I'm gonna be going in with my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. And now to blend it in, Okay, we're looking ghostly and ghastly already. Perfect. But now, for the creasing under the eyes, we have to move quickly. Powder. Again, Boxycharm. Where's my loose powder? So right now, I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild. Okay, the under part of the eye is set, but the rest of our face and all that glow oil sounds like a nightmare. We have some products here. One I haven't reached for in eons. The other one we've just talked about. Let's jump into 2 of these products and see what we can make happen with our base face. For those of you that have been with Boxycharm for a while, you may or may not have gotten the Bare Minerals Duo Powder here. This is in the Invisible Light palette. We have a matte side and a glow side. Let's see what we can make happen because this is looking terrifying. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush, go into the pressed matte side, and see if I can just lightly dap this all over to give myself a little set. This is the time where I would always be able to see my pores kind of coming through. And I do fully believe this product is to die for. It doesn't show up well on camera because of the bottle and the text. I apologize. But the Peach and Lily Glass Skin Refining Serum really does help, in my opinion, for my bossy forward front pores to be masked. Even though I did not use a pore filling primer, I used these 2 today. It's hotter than a witch's cauldron in here right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Don't know how much I like this. Let's zoom in. Ignore the lips that have nothing on them. I feel like this is starting to pull and cake the makeup right here. I'm starting to get a little twitchy. I hate that. You know what I'm gonna try to do to make this better is something I used to love to do with this Luxie brush that we got from Boxycharm is go into the glow side and go under the eye to really amp up the look here, lift the face. I'm just gonna do it on this side first to see if we notice a difference. Because I don't know, how long is this product good for? This was good for 12 months and I've definitely had this longer than a year, but powders, it's always like one of those things. Can you go longer? We think so. Ooh, I think I can see, oh, I can see a difference. Can you guys see a difference in my monitor? This side has the glow, this side does not. I always did prefer the glow, but okay, are we seeing them match now? Are they looking similar? I think that looks actually pretty nice. That looks like healthy glowing skin, I think. I'll take it. The next thing I have to go into is something that we've all talked about here at least once or twice on my channel, and a lot of you have said it in the comments. Let's go into the Cover FX palette for this powder. This is the finishing powder here. I'm gonna go into with the Lexi 532 Luxie brush that I got from Boxycharm. Actually pressing and kind of pushing in the product rather than swirling because I've already put on some powder, and I know with the oils and the glow stuff that I've put on underneath, I could start to move things, so I'm just pressing. I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I do have an older series on my channel for Halloween where I was a witch one time, and I did the gradient, like ways you could go from like a pretty happy witch to a little bit of a middle witch and then a scary witch. And then what else did I do? I did a lot of different Halloween looks on my channel. I'll link them below just for funsies if you need some inspiration. I think this looks pretty good. What do you think? Those brows. Let's work on that, shall we? While we all know that I die for the iconic London Brow Sculpt and Boost, I'm still trying to figure out, how do I feel about this little mellow brow? What is this? No one knows. Tinted brow gel, but it's either really dark or really light. There's no in between. Now that my hair is dark, let's give this little nugget a whirl. But I have to tell you, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna trick or treat myself over here to my iconic London, cause love it. That's the candy I choose.
Brush these little hairy monsters.
I feel like I need to do something first. Let's do a throwback, shall we? I do want to use this, but I need a pencil at least first, so who remembers? Who remembers this little baby that we got from Boxycharm? They have since changed the packaging, but I do believe this is the Winky Lux Universal Brow Pencil that I wouldn't shut up about for like a year. Let's see how this does before I put on this. Now these brows could be very haunting. I'm not gonna lie to you, but these are Boxycharm items that I need to know. How do they work? All right, if we wanna creep it real, this is what it looks like with just the pencil from Winky Lux. Maybe I forgot how good it was. I have not pulled this out in many moons, and right now these look really nice. So maybe I should not mess them up. Or maybe I should. Let's see if this product does that. All right, I'm nervous. But if you got it, haunt it. Let's get into it. I know on camera it's probably harder for you to see, but what I'm trying to do with hardly touching is take the wand, move the bristles with where they're starting to clump already, and it's not. So I'm trying to. Oh my gosh! Look at that! Boo, Felicia! Boo! Ugh. No. Oh, I don't even want to mess with this anymore. It's about to get quick and crazy. Not a fan. To continue to play the game of Would You Rather, here on my Halloween special, let's figure out all of the face palettes yet again. What am I gonna do? Keep calm, carry a wand, figure it out. We can do this. Since so many of you told me how much you love this palette, I'm gonna dip into this specifically for this, and I'm gonna go into the other palettes for other stuff. So let's get in it. Gonna be taking a Luxie brush I got from Boxycharm, going here into the contour. Let's get to it.
Spell on you, and now you're blended. I put a spell on you, and now you're snatched, you're contoured, you're glowing.
Well, we're halfway there. I will say this is so blendable and so buildable on itself. I forget how good it is. Am I looking gaunt? Which, let's be serious, when we're contouring, that is kind of a goal. Now what I'm going to do is come over here into my Park Avenue Princess palette that a lot of people got from Boxycharm and jump into these two powders. Going to take a brush here, tap into both, kind of go right under the eye, just for a little bit of brightening. I find that this powder really does well with brightening. Kind of put it on top of the nose before I contour down it. A little bit up here, whatever's left on the brush. I'm also going to be contouring my nose here with the shade Carrot with a Moda Pro brush. This is a magic trick in itself. Getting your nose contour to look good. I feel like Winifred Sanders would have a really good nose contour spell. Because my nose is wider, you'll usually see me taking this up to my brow for a little bit more blending, and then I do circular motions without adding any product on to kind of give this more shade depth and less of a line look and just look more like a shadow. Since I'm still not very pleased with some parts of my brows, I am gonna just pop into this little daydream and just kind of pop over here into the lighter side because it does have a dark and a light, just like some of our souls, and fill up the front. Although I'll tell you what, you want to see a witch in action. Should have been here a couple of days ago when I was having some hot flashes at the same time as a mood swing because of hormones. Some of you know about it from my Instagram. Whew, this witch was crazy. Are we feeling snatched yet? Not yet. A little bit more work to do. Now I'm going to be taking the large Moda Pro brush that again I got from Boxycharm years and years and years ago. This is the Moda Pro BMX 130 pointed blush brush. I've never used it as a blush brush. I've always used it for bronzer. Into the shade Desert here in my Clay Play palette. Applying and blending. Applying and blending. This is the real witchcraft here, people. This is the magic that happens when we're doing our makeup. The blending is half the spell. Oh no! I just put the mirror down where the light is and now I look really haunting. Are you afraid of the dark? Love that show. Did you guys know Nickelodeon came back with Are You Afraid of the Dark for a 3-part series? It's true. Go check it out. Are you afraid of the dark? Where are my 90s kids at? Right here. Right here. Double, double, chin is trouble. Blend it away.
with lots of contour.
Now that's a spell. Somebody download an app for that. That's what I need in my life. Double chin is trouble.
Slim away with bronzer and contour.
Blend, blend, blend. All right, up here is looking crazy cakey. But what did it? I'm wondering if this needs to get out of my collection or just depot and keep the glow side, because right here is where I was seeing that matte powder start bunching and making my makeup not look great. Ugh, it's like right here. I don't know if it's gonna come off with under the lights. Right here is looking cakey and patchy. And it only started doing that after the matte powder. Blushes, blushes, so many blushes. So we have the blushes in here. We have the blushes from Note. We have the blushes from Alamar. Blushes from Studio Makeup on the Go. So many blushes. Let's do a mixture, shall we? True witch form, we have to create an entire concoction. Ooh, I'm going to use this cap. I really like the Note blush, but I also kind of like the Studio Makeup blush, but I hate that it's a loose one. So let's combine them. The rosy ghost of the Halloween past. I actually like that combination. I think we just made our own little spell. So, what kind of highlight should we pull out for a Halloween look that could be beautiful or disastrous? I have a couple. Let's get into it. We all know we have highlighters for days, but these are the ones that I thought would be appropriate for today. It's Halloween. We gotta go bold. Okay, witches, I am pretty sure what we have to do for a Halloween look is to go in with some color. So, where do we begin? All right, let's get this resting witch face over and let's put on a little bit of highlighter. Let's jump into the Artist Couture Purple Dream highlighter to start. Yeah, I said start. There's gonna be a lot of glowing. Can't just be a basic witch, you know. Ooh, if one layer is good, more must be better. Not a basic witch now. How we doing? Let's hope we don't mess it up as we go on to the palette. I have no idea what eye look I'm gonna do today, but I kind of want to just take in the purple here to compare and do it on my inner corners. Why not? Ooh, that's a different tone of purple, but that's purple.
I put a spell on you, and now you're mine.
Okay, after fluffing this all in that inner corner, because more is more in my life right now. Yes. Now look at this highlight compared to that highlight. What do you think? All right, for the nose, maybe we should do a little bit of this pink. As our Halloween story continues, I'm now perplexed as to what to do with the eyes. And I think what I need to do is start with a product that might be a pretty basic witch that is in my declutter possibilities. Let's see if it can put a spell on me, or if I need someone to drag it out and bury it in the backyard. Let's find out. All right, witches, we're gonna creep it real, and we're gonna jump into my Shop My Stash possible declutters, where the Violet Boss Pro doesn't give me all of those exciting Halloween, day-to-day basic witch vibes. It just isn't doing it for me, but what a great opportunity to do it now, right now, where I'm in a ghoulish mood to try things again. Here we go. Just gonna keep it basic witch with the Thanks a Latte shade for just starting an eye look. Kind of going up into the crease. Okay. Basic witch, we're cool. And come here into the shade Are You Kidding Me? I'm not kidding you. I want you to work. At some point in this video, I have to try something that is also in my Shop My Stash, and it is this little quad here. It has the orange, the purple, and the green. I know I like the orange. The purple was a little lackluster the last time I tried it, but it's the green that I'm curious about too. Teddy bear is looking real patchy. I have some of its undead on my face. The fallout. Now for something I'm excited to put on my eyes because everybody deserves a trick and a treat. I love my Alamar palette, so I'm absolutely going to be using this on my lids today. I love it. I would even do a punny joke for it. Hold on, let me think of one. Why didn't the vampire attack Taylor Swift? Because she had bad blood. Pack it with your finger with a pressing motion to get full pigment. Take this Moda Pro brush, again got it from Boxycharm, jump into this green, and let's jump on that green trend and look like a goblin. There's so many greens coming out lately that I'm trying to decide, do I even want to get into that coffin? I don't know, I gotta find out. The green is like a metallic, so it kind of starts to look like I'm getting like some green skin under my eyes. That's witch-tastic. I do think something is missing on the upper brow bone though. So, I'm just gonna pop in here into this yellow-green shade with a little brush. Ooh. Now this is kind of chalky, this product, so I will be doing a little bit of cleanup and blending. That is always my struggle with this palette, but it is crazy pigmented. The inner purple in my inner corners from earlier looks really pretty. Positively bewitching so far. Except for the things that make me want to go out back and hang myself. I do over here have a boob in though for the end of the video to let you know for me what just didn't make the cut. At this point, what I'm going to be doing is putting on some mascara and doing some false lashes. Now I have my lashes and a little bit of liner on, and these are also from Boxycharm. These are the Lashaholic in the style Instaglam. I really like these. I've been using these a lot in my latest videos, and I was using my new Hank & Henry liner in Blickety Black. I can say while I'm using this Hank & Henry liner, I am noticing it bleeding, and not in a good Halloween-y way, on my inner corner here a bit, so be cautious when you're using this. Make sure you let stuff dry before you make too many expressions. Now moving right along, I've had no lips this whole video. That is a YouTuber's nightmare. Let's put on some lips. Liner, you guys know I'm still trying to decide, am I keeping, am I decluttering my Steve Laurent pencil, that's a horror story in itself, pencil lip liner. Even though it's a pencil, it is rather creamy. It's not as creamy as some things I've had, but it's not terrible. I have things in here I love, and then I have things in here that I'm like, meh. I need a base lip though, so I want to start with something I love, and that is going to be my Ofra Miami Fever. What a stunning shade to pull out this fall. Yes, it's got those beautiful orange tones, brown tones. It works with a lot of skin tones. I'm just going to keep saying tones. Even though that liner doesn't really go with this, you know, we do what we want. Deliciously good. I love this so much. I can already tell I'm running out of it because it's that good. I love it. Now the question is, how do I want to destroy it? Because we've got some toppers here that we need to figure out how we feel about. This is the Tarte Tartist Lip Paint in the shade Strike Gold. And somehow, some way, can you see this? The cap cracked? Like how, what? How did you crack just sitting in my beauty space? You just sit there all day. We got a bad gourd here, bad gourd. I'm gonna zoom you in for effect here, but let's see how this sparkles or doesn't. And now we go on to the body. How many of you boxy babes out there received the Sol de Janeiro Body Glow? Let's jump in. Ooh, ooh, oh hell! Oh, Satan, not today, not today. All right, let's get it in here. Ooh. Maybe I should just go as highlight for Halloween. Hi, I'm just gonna show up and glimmer and sparkle and shine. I love how it smells. I love how it feels. I gotta let it dry down, but this doesn't suck. I keep seeing corpses fall on my face. What is falling on my face? Now if you'll excuse me, I need to go get beautiful. Be right back. And we're back. I have a little bit of hair going. I got some earrings going. Jewelry's back on. And now for the spray down. Unfortunately, I only have illuminating highlighters from Boxycharm. Is that true? I think that's true. Where's all the matte products? I keep getting all this glow. I am an oil slick girl as it is. All right, let's be some Hallow Queens and put on some face spray. This one is my Skin Co. This is the Radiant Dew because apparently we can't help but continue to glow on All Hallows Eve. Whew, this has a scent to it, I forgot. Don't move your face, don't move your face. This is a game we play. Don't move your face, don't move your face, don't move your face. If we need to glow even a little bit more, and why not? Because we're already here with all these glowy, dewy things that Boxycharm keeps giving us. They must hate matte makeup. It's the only thing I can think of. Let's jump over here into the Steve Laurent Jelly Highlighter for the collarbones. Or let's make it look like I have collarbones. That's fine too. Just when you thought we had enough dew, you were wrong. This is starting to remind me of a Halloween look I did, I don't know, 2 years ago. That was like how to be extra on Halloween. I think using Boxycharm makeup where we were just getting so much highlighter and glow. Oh my God, I'm living my life in reverse. It's happening again. I'm having deja vu. I'm doing the same thing. We're drenched. We look like glowy goddesses or oil slicks. It's hard to say. In my boo pile, the pile of things that I just think might be decluttered in the near future. Ugh, that is a fate worse than death on a beauty channel, right? Starting with the base face, I am not sold completely, although this one is not quite going to be decluttered with me yet, but the Glow Ahead Illuminating Face Oil, yes, we both agree. This witch went way too hard today with too much glow, but with all the dewy things that we keep getting from Boxycharm, I don't know if I ever need this, to be honest. I also just really don't know how I feel about this No Problem Primer Prime Essence because it doesn't fill pores, but when I use it, I know it doesn't, so I go in with something that I know will help my pores. I've also never been a huge fan of the matte powder here in the Bare Minerals Invisible Light palette, but it was starting to move my makeup today. But is that because of all of the glow and serum-y things that I've been putting on my face? Maybe. The glow though, you saw it, I saw it, that was witchcraft, loved it. What? Witch put a hex on this product? I don't know, but this brow product is just not cutting it for me. I don't like it in the least. By the boss. Today, you live to see another day. But stay tuned with this because I am not sold on this palette. But the, 3 shades I went into today did well. I just have an issue with this palette being inconsistent. I hate that. The MVPs of the group though, already talked about this little piece of my potion, love it. Ofra in Miami Fever, obsessed. This little baby surprised me. It just kind of gave me a glossy look to my juicy lips here. They don't look like they're too sparkly, which I do appreciate because the rest of me right now is glowing like the sun. I'm really surprised at how well this palette did. And I don't know why I'm surprised because I've kept it in my collection because I know it's good, but dang it. This one is also living to see another day, and I just wish it had a usable color in it for everyday use, you know? And I'm gonna be keeping this around for a little bit longer, even though I don't think the green is very startling. You don't really notice it right now in my eye look, at least I don't. It is there and it gives a nice blend. The orange shade is really pretty. The purple shade is the one that I had issues blending previously, but for now, it lives to see another day. I also totally forgot at what a witching product this Winky Lux pencil is. The packaging is an old school one. They do have an updated version, but it did a great job with my brows when this toadstool did an awful job. Also the Artist Couture for the highlight on the cheekbone. You're making me remember how pretty I thought you were and I decluttered you before and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Love this blush. The Note blush, beautiful, stunning, love it. And I forget sometimes about the Studio Makeup on the Go Luminous Loose Blush because it's loose, I'm messy, and I don't reach for it a ton, but it is stunning. The eye look came out great. I think the skin is actually looking pretty healthy and glowy, but what's it gonna look like this afternoon? I know. Let me cast a spell. It's raining and I look like a grease ball. And this isn't even a costume. This is legit just makeup. My camera and light are haunted. Half of the light is trying to die on me. It's like it knows that it's All Hallows Eve and I look like an oil grease ball. Let's talk about what's on my face. It's been about 5 hours. The lips you don't expect to stay on. Let's just do a little application. I'm pretty sure that this glow ahead is definitely making me really glowy. And I always hate when I glow right here because I think that just makes my face look rounder. But you know what we're gonna do? A little witchcraft with some Becca. Okay, getting rid of some of that crazy shine now. Pretty sure the Wander Glow does just add to that luminosity. The first few times I tried this, I feel like it didn't make me go crazy shiny, but the more, I don't know, it's still hot outside, I'm going through surgical menopause, I feel like this is still making me have too much shine, especially considering all of the skincare for luminosity and brightening that I use. So many great products here. I went through so many things that I'm pretty pleased with this killer video with Boxycharm, but I really wanted to sit down and just do a fun Boxycharm Halloweeny video with you guys. I hope you have enjoyed. Even though I look a little rough now a couple hours in, so much of this stayed and did such a beautiful job. You don't need to break the bank to have amazing makeup, right? I mean, Boxycharm comes through. Boo to you. But I also want to say, Boxycharm, stop sending me dewy things all the time. Some of us need a little matte in our lives. Thank you guys so much for watching. And if you happen to be new to my crazy little channel, hi new friends. I hope you ghouls and gals and witches all come over here and hit that subscribe button down below to see all of the fun, loud, weird, unique videos I do every single week. Happy Halloween, friends!